Hey everybody, it's Paul with the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and today's challenge is pretty much going through all the things that they're looking to do for 2024 here at Lakemont Park in Altoona, Pennsylvania. So they got mini golf, they got batting cages, they've got sand volleyball, they've got batting cages, and what's the other thing there? Basketball courts, whole 9 yards. So an announcement came out earlier this year that basically said that the attractions were going to be closing down, which is true. This year, Skyliner, which is right in front of us, is not going to be operating. However, what I wanted to do is show you guys what the future is at this park, because there's a lot of space here, but guess what? They got plans for it, and they're pretty exciting plans. So I want to go through this entire area and then basically finish up at Leap the Dips, which is the oldest operating roller coaster in the world. So here is the playgrounds being put together there. Here's the mini golf. All these things are going on. This is where the attractions were. So I want to do a quick little spotlight here and tell you what they're doing, okay? So this is the 4x4s. Let me bring that up just a little bit for you guys. So that's the 4x4s. 4x4s are gone, track's gone, and the whole 9 yards. However, this is a great space. So with this space, they are planning on doing a thing called, correct me if I'm wrong, but Goo Goo Ball. So apparently this is a game where it's kind of like dodgeball, but you have to throw it down by their feet and stuff. But this whole area is going to be asphalted. It's going to be all Goo Goo Balled up. So if you like Goo Goo Ball, this is where you're going to want to go. Now up here is where Little Leaper was. So Little Leaper was their kid coaster, a credit that I was never able to get because they only really allowed kids to ride it. But never fear, this space up here is a great space. And this is going to be bocce ball and pickleball is going to be up here. So this whole area is going to be pretty much refurbished, turned into bocce ball and also pickleball area. So that's what's coming this summer here. So if you like those games, right here, this hill is going to be all taken care of. Now let's be honest, you're getting a little bit nervous, right? Skyliner isn't protected the same way that Leap the Dips is. Leap the Dips is historical, so they have to maintain it, right? Well, I'm happy to say Skyliner is getting the same treatment. Maintenance is routinely going through the track, going through all the mechanisms, making sure everything works, making sure everything's safe. Actually, right now, this has already been legally inspected. It is ready to operate. The reason why it's not operating is the cost and the insurance. But pretty much this space, Skyliner is not going anywhere, people, and they're hoping to reopen it in a year or two. You know, hopefully as they get more and more support for the community, they'll be able to invest more into Skyliner. Now right here is the go-karts. So go-karts are not going to be happening this year, but the track's not just going to sit barren. What they're looking to do with the track is they've already had, last weekend I was told, they had people coming in here, RC car racing. So there's literally different types of cars, remote control cars that are actually racing here. And they're hoping to do some tournaments and some other fun things like that to utilize this space here and make sure that you got the, they don't like places going empty. So they're looking to fill the area there, and they already got the track, so they might as well utilize it in regards to remote control cars. So that's what's going on here at the motorway. Now over here, this is where the Tin Lizzies were. Now this is a fenced off area, and Tin Lizzies are antique cars, if you're not familiar. So this is where they were. I remember riding these with Devin years ago. But notice that the whole area is roped off. So what they're looking to do with this area is turn it into a unleashed dog park, where you can come, bring your dog, and they can run around, and they have a lot of space to run around. It's pretty awesome. So that's what's going to utilize here. Now, of course, right now they're flipping around. The good use of this being the dog park is when they reopen attractions, the track is going to be good. So they won't have to redo the track. And the cars are protected. They have them in the old arcade. So the cars are going to be in great shape. So, when they're ready to open up the attractions again, the cars will be ready to go and the track will be great. But instead of it laying dormant, why not turn it into a dog park, right? Now over here, they were working on this in April. This is the end of April right now when this is going on. And this was the playground. However, it was a little muddy, so they haven't gotten all the attractions back. But in May and June, this whole area it's going to become a playground again. So there is a lot going on. And we're heading to the big boy here, Leap the Dips. And when it comes to Leap the Dips, pretty much you don't have to worry about anything happening to Leap the Dips. Leap the Dips and Skyliner, don't forget Skyliner, but Leap the Dips is being maintained just like it was operating. So they do tests, it still has to be inspected, but you know, this one, it's the oldest operating. It's not going to be operating this year, but Leap the Dips is not going anywhere. Skyliner is not going anywhere. And hopefully in the future, as the park gets more and more support from the community, because you can rent pavilions, you can rent courses, you can mini golf. There's a lot going on here at Lakemont. And as a lot of things going on at Lakemont, that's going to be able for them to generate more funds to get these two classic wooden coasters up and running for future seasons. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you subscribe to watch this ride to 125.